Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a really exciting Friday afternoon start of the weekend. We got 9 races on tap. Let's check out the track, weather conditions, and turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
The weather perfect, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-80s. The main track starts good. The Tapeta track is always fast, but we are off the turf today. In race 1, scratch the 1, Aquarius Moon. That's race 1, scratch the 1. Racing at Gulfstream. Excellent beginning for Dundee, who heads off for the early lead and opens 2.5 in a hurry. Moving up on the outside, it's Motown Punk into second, and Billy's Empire is at the rail, followed by the team of Golden Sombrero and Better Go Go Go. Out the back early is Vinicio. And the run to the half-mile point, the leader is Dundee, and Tyler Gaffleone on top a length and a half. Motown Punk is now second. Better Go 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 has to race between horses. The favorite Golden Sombrero gets started 3 wide, and he's on the improve. Then Billy's Empire and Vinicio outgunned. 22-2 for the opening quarters. They race 5/16 from home. It's Dundee in front. 3 wide in Golden Sombrero from between horses. Motown Punk driven in fourth. Better Go Go Go. He's at a 1 pace at the moment as they straighten for the drive. They haven't got Dundee yet. Dundee now 1/8 of a mile from home and 3 on top. Toward the inside, Motown Punk. Toward the outside, Golden Sombrero. Back to fourth is Better Go Go Go. But Dundee is an easy winner. Dundee in front. Dundee at 5-2 reports home 4 lengths to the good. Golden Sombrero second, Motown Punk third, Better Go 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 fourth in 102-3. And they're off. War Beat was away quickly. Daring Reason showing some speed today. These two race on from Charge Off and Zozan. Caspian Sea is at the rail. For the Chief is on the outside. The early trailer is Curlin's Kitten. It's War Beat who comes away with rail position and the lead as they run to the opening quarter. Daring Reason is second. Charge Off is a 3 wide third. Caspian Sea kept close to the action while racing in fourth. Zozan is a covered up fifth. Outside and For the Chief, and the trailer is Curlin's Kitten. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat. The leader is War Beat by a neck. 3 wide Charge Off, 2 path, Daring Reason. These 3 about a length apart, a length in front of Caspian Sea. Zozan is between horses. For the Chief is on the outside, and the trailer is Curlin's Kitten. They race to the half-mile point. War Beat has the lead. He's on the comeback try and in front 3 parts of a length. Daring Reason is second. Charge Off is third. Caspian Sea fourth. Zozan remains in fifth ahead of For the Chief and a long way back to Curlin's Kitten. They went to half in 47-1 as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's War Beat in front. 3 wide Charge Off, 2 path Daring Reason. Trying to get started, but 4 wide is Zozan. At the rail, it's Caspian Sea. Trying to wind it up from the back is Curlin's Kitten. He's underway from the back as they reach the top of the stretch with War Beat the target. 3 quarters, 1:10-4. War Beat turns for home on top by 2.5. On the outside, Charge Off tries to get after him. Center of the racetrack, it's Zozan. At the rail, it's Caspian Sea. They come past the 8th pole. War Beat still finding. Curlin's Kitten's way out the center. Charging hard now up into second. 16th to go. War Beat driven out. War Beat. Tyler Gaffleone for an early double sweep. Up for second is Curlin's Kitten. Back to third was Charge Off. Then Zozan in 1:39-4.
The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association invites you to be inspired. Breed in a place like no other. Prepare at world-class training centers. Race in the sunshine.
And they're off in the Dr. Figure.
Be inspired.
And they're off. Baltic Mule off a step slow. Hey Harry wins the break and looks for the early advantage, and Midnight Onyx is going to try to run with him from second. Away in third, that's Jackson's Web. Out of their fourth, while out the center, 16 Cigarettes, then Baltic Mule and No Problem Joe. And the run to the half-mile point, Hey Harry putting up the numbers, trying to secure a position between horses is Jackson's Web. Up on the outside, Midnight Onyx, and on the far outside goes 16 Cigarettes. He's 4 wide here. A gap of 3 back to No Problem Joe, and Baltic Mule now last. Around the far turn at the 3-furlong point, and from between horses, Jackson's Web to shove a neck on top of Midnight Onyx, who goes right with him. 16 Cigarettes tries to cover their move while 3 wide in third. Hey Harry, as the favorite, is driven while racing in fourth. Less than a quarter of a mile to come, and with the rail advantage, Jackson's Web. He turns first on top. 16 Cigarettes takes aim from second. Hey Harry, he's back for a little bit more. He's inside and now third with an eighth of a mile to go. With the advantage, Jackson's Web. He's roused on the top end by Vasquez and still clear. Hey Harry is back into second from 16 Cigarettes. Jackson's Web has the lead. It's Jackson's Web who tells the others to respect your elders and wins by a length and a half. Hey Harry was second, third with 16 Cigarettes, then Baltic Mule 111 and 2. And they're off. Wicklow Gal did break the line very well, and she's going to make the early fractions, and Jorge Ruiz and Gray Princess won't let her get too far away. They've gone 3 ahead of Tis Enough, who will race in third. The charge around the first turn. John Rivera's job is to slow it down on the top end. With Wicklow Gal, she's a length and a half in front. Gray Princess is second, and Tis Enough's a bit closer at the back. They make their way to the opening quarter. There won't be much change for a while now, as Wicklow Gal has the lead a half a length. Gray Princess. And the Amador Sanchez stable debut is second. She's looking for 3 in a row. The quarter time was 25 and 1. Third is Tis Enough. Luca Panici watching the top 2 as Gray Princess tries to go after Wicklow Gal early. It's Wicklow Gal in front to half a length. From the outside, it's now Gray Princess in second, and Tis Enough is last. They have 4.5 furlongs to run. The leader is still Wicklow Gal by half a length. Gray Princess is second, 48 and 1. They quicken things up in the second quarter as Jorge Ruiz went after Wicklow Gal on this second horse, Gray Princess. He made her sprint in that second quarter, and these two are kicked well clear of Tis Enough. The race is on now. Wicklow Gal on the inside, Gray Princess on the outside. They're now heads apart as they race to the top of the stretch. Wicklow Gal had to work very hard in the second quarter. Gray Princess tries to get by. 3 quarters, 111 and 3. They turn for home. On the inside, it's Wicklow Gal who fights to hold it. Gray Princess has powered alongside an eighth of a mile out. Wicklow Gal trying to dig in, but on the outside, Gray Princess has her measure. Gray Princess is going to go on for her 3rd consecutive victory, first for the Amador Sanchez stable. Gray Princess in front. Wicklow Gal second, and Tis Enough. And they're off. In the middle, Mactamore and Artemis Sound both begin quickly. On the far outside, Halston Rose put into play early. In between horses is Moon Spun. Caboodle is beaten for speed and angles off the inside. They are almost 4 in line as they race half a mile from the wire, and Artemis Sound has the lead. Up on the outside, that's Halston Rose. Tightened up pretty badly for Racing Room was McDemore. In between horses goes Caboodle, and outside is Moon Spun. 2.5 more to Retail Therapy and My Happy Holiday. Out the back is Shack Revenge. They run to the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile left to go, and it's Artemis Sound who has the lead a quarter of a mile out. Looking for room at the inside, McDemore from behind the leader. Caboodle needs a way through. Outside, here's the first-timer, Moonspun. They straighten for the drive, and it's Artemis Sound trying to turn away. Moonspun on the outside. Artemis Sound has the lead. Moonspun runs at her on the outside. Artemis Sound digs in. Moonspun on the outside with one final push. Here's the wire. Artemis Sound won it. Artemis Sound beat Moonspun narrowly. They were well clear of Halston Rose third in 56-1. And they're off. The favorite Bluish was quick off the blocks. Trying to go with her is Scootaloo, and these two race on. A length in front of Umbral, who comes away in third. Outside, it's Naughty Favors. Inside, Unrelentless. Then back to Just Take Notes. And Cozy Colby was a step slow to get going, and is last of all as the speed is on up front. The two favorites heads apart with Scootaloo and neck in front now of Bluish in second. In between horses, it's Umbral, and down at the inside, Unrelentless. 3 wide, Naughty Favors. 4 wide, Just Take Notes, and Cozy Colby is last. They whistled a quarter, 22 seconds flat. They have less than 3 furlongs to run. Scootaloo on the inside, Bluish on the outside. They continue to trade jabs. Umbral looms a threat from behind the speed. She works to the clear. Unrelentless is going to try to thread the needle here. A quarter of a mile left to go. Paco's inside, and Paco's through with Unrelentless, who now comes on to take the lead. Umbral on the far outside tries to cling to her. Back to third, it's Bluish, then Scootaloo. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Unrelentless is the leader. Umbral's not done trying. Leonel Reyes trying to get her on by, with an eighth of a mile left. It's Unrelentless still there. Umbral has fought the good fight, and she's back to second. Unrelentless with a ground-saving run. She wins by a length. Umbral second, Scootaloo third. Up fourth is Cozy Colby in 1:11.2. And they're off. Good start for Adios Asher, who springs out to head for the advantage. Moving out the rail, that's Leanne's Warrior on the go. Mixing it up between horses is the no-name dude. Up on the inside, Frosted Faith gets away toward the back of the group here as they race to the half-mile point. Up front, it's Adios Asher from a hard-to-handle no-name dude. He's in tight. At the rail, that's Leanne's Warrior getting started as Ubiquitous. No-name dude just checked and checked again. He's actually rough to handle here for Vasquez. Frosted Faith, meanwhile, is toward the back of the field. The trailer, Amor Lejano. The leader is Adios Asher. Adios Asher to the top of the stretch. Leads by a length. Ubiquitous starts to take up the slack in second. Back to third, Veterans Beach. Up on the outside, it's Frosted Faith. He tries to rally well. 4 wide. They're at the top of the stretch. Frosted Faith begins to warm to the task. He's closing good ground for Jose Ortiz. Adios Asher tries to hold him off, and Amor Lejano tries to run by everybody. Here's Amor Lejano down the center under Junior Alvarado in front and going away. Amor Lejano by a length in the end. Second, Adios Asher. Glacier. Third was Frosted Faith, and Ubiquitous ran fourth in 102 and 4. They're off.
Coast to Coast Pick 5. $1 minimum. Player-friendly 15% takeout. Coast to Coast Pick 5. Every weekend.
And they're off. Off a step slow was Bold Majestic. 4 of them lining up for the early lead, including Shankar and Tap Gold. These two kick on. Diamond Cool is at the rail, and the favorite is out in the center, Classic Motown. Right up on heels is Bold Majestic, second last. The early trailer is Captain Anthony. It's, speaking of Anthony Thomas and Tap Gold who have the lead by a length and a half. Second is Shankar. He's under a nice hold from Zayas, and on the outside is Classic Motown. Irad has him well spotted as well. Fourth is Bold Majestic, a bit better to handle after taking hold of Paco in the early stages. Down at the inside, it's Diamond Cool, and the trailer is Captain Anthony. The opening quarter was 24 and 3 as they have 5 furlongs remaining here. It's Tap Gold by a length and a quarter. Classic Motown is second. Shankar at the inside, Patient in third. Followed fourth by Diamond Cool, racing between horses and Bold Majestic, and now Captain Anthony gets started with a big move down the backside. He's up into a joint fourth now. They went to half and 48 and 3, and they leave the backstretch and move on to the fore turn. It's a well-rationed Tap Gold on top by a length. Classic Motown with every opportunity to get to him. The same could be said for Shankar, though he needs racing room. Bold Majestic's going to ponder an inside lane. Diamond Cool gets started on the outside. They stack and pack through 3/4 in 112 and 3. Who do you like here? From the inside, Bold Majestic got through over the top. Diamond Cool with the lead now. Classic Motown trying to kick with him is Tap Gold. Eighth of a mile from home, it's now Classic Motown. Roused forward by Irad Ortiz Jr. and kicking clear at 7-5. Drexler and Irad, and Classic Motown win. Close then for second, either Tap Gold or Shankar. Fourth is Captain Anthony in 140 and 1. And they're off. Good start from the outside for Latte Lizzie, who heads off for the early lead. Trying to hold her in at least the 2 path is Gild the Lily, who comes on to challenge. Out 3 wide is No Show, and these 3, they go quickly. They've gone 3 ahead of Grace Given and Tape Runner. Then it's a well-settled Jessamine Hill, second last in the Tracy Farmer colors. The trailer is Redo. And the run around the first turn, No Show is up and around horses to take the lead. In front by almost a length over Gild the Lily in second. Latte Lizzie angles to the clear again after a pretty aggressive early start. It's a gap of 3 more to Grace Given and Tape Runner. Then Jessamine Hill. She's the gray second last, and Redo trails. It was a good quarter, 23-3 as they race down the backstretch. It's No Show on top and over to the rail. In front by a length over Latte Lizzie second. Back to third is Gild the Lily. Into fourth goes Tape Runner together with Grace Given. Jessamine Hill's on the go. Here she moves up on the far outside. She's under a hold and passing horses one by one. Jessamine Hill. Now the trailer is Redo as they have a half mile to go. The two favorites getting ready to get acquainted as No Show has the lead with Latte Lizzie the first to attack. Jessamine Hill is 3 wide third. Back to fourth, it's Gild the Lily. Up to the outside, Redo is underway. Dropping back Tape Runner as they round the far turn. It's now Latte Lizzie and Jessamine Hill who are locked in battle through 3 quarters in 1:12-1. Jessamine Hill rallies forward on the outside, and she's going better than Latte Lizzie, who just slammed into No Show. Outside, Gild the Lily done no favors in that exchange. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Latte Lizzie finding under pressure. Down the center, Gild the Lily closing good ground. Jessamine Hill's now empty. Gild the Lily and Jose Ortiz take charge. Gild the Lily in front. Gild the Lily by almost 2 over Latte Lizzie second, Jessamine Hill third, Redo fourth, and Tape Runner to complete your high five in 1:43-2.
And that wraps up Friday's action. We're back here on Saturday, and what a day it's going to be. Double stakes action. We got the Hurricane Birdie for the fillies and the Silks Run, the return of Big Invasion. The Breeders' Cup runner-up will be running tomorrow. What a day it's going to be. 11 races. Our first race post, 12:10 p.m. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.